6:30.
Welcome back, everyone. The skyrocketing cost of insulin is impacting millions of Americans who depend on it.
A recent study found that the price of insulin has tripled since 2002. Emily Noonan tells us what local pharmacists are trying to do to help with the costs.
The price of insulin, a life-saving drug, has reached record highs, often costing more than $300 a vial. It takes a toll on people like Ali Dragula, who need at least 9 vials a month for her type 1 diabetes.
The insulin cost is just astronomical, but to eat normal meals and to be able to cover those, it would be insane for me to try to live without insurance. I was just picking up one of my insulins and it was close to $500.
She had to cut down her insulin usage.
Diabetic ketoacidosis is what my body went into because I wasn't giving myself enough insulin and my sugars were running too high for too long. And then I ended up going into almost a coma.
Pharmacist Alex DeLucine says, unfortunately, things like this happen frequently when patients lose their insurance. A lot of the increased cost has to do with new insulins on the market.
They say there's all these benefits to them. In reality, when I think about it for the typical patient that we serve here, there's very little benefit for the increased costs that they offer.
So people shouldn't necessarily pay for the brand name.
If there's a generic available, absolutely use the generic or the biosimilar.
DeLucine says there needs to be more transparency between pharmacy benefit managers, pharmacists, and patients.
Drug companies make a product and insurance companies decide what the costs that the premiums and co-pays are going to be, but in between it's what's called a pharmacy benefits manager. And there are a lot of times different pricing agreements that are made between drug companies and the pharmacy benefit managers that we don't really understand or we can't see.
He says oftentimes there are hidden deals and rebate programs that aren't made aware to the public. Emily Noonan, News 8.
This past June, the American Medical Association issued a statement calling for price transparency and for the Federal Trade Commission and the Justice Department to monitor insulin pricing.